Hello everybody, welcome to Binah Tarot. This is Milagros and I'm going to be doing the February love forecasts for each one of the 12 zodiac signs. By the end of the video I will be explaining the guidelines to participate in the St. Valentine's contest, as well as a new promo I will be offering during the month of February. Let's begin. This month I'm going to be using two different tarot decks since it's the month of St. Valentine's. And the first one is a Lover's Path Tarot deck by Kris, Waldherr, and this is going to be for the Celtic Cross. And the second one is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette, Baron-Reid, and it is going to be for the advice card. Scorpio, this is your February love tarot scope. And we have in the center the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins can represent a moment that is difficult in financial terms. So it is a love reading, but because it is a general reading too, I have to give different possibilities. So whether you're going through some financial difficulties, if that is not the case, then you might be feeling that you're going through some challenging time in regards to emotions. You might be feeling like you have less than what you expect to have. Maybe you are not with the person that you want to be. Maybe this is an ex-partner. Maybe it is somebody that you want or that you like, and for some reason it is challenging to be with him. Maybe you decided yourself to just take a step aside. Maybe you were the one, because we have the Queen of Staves in the past. Maybe you were the one who took the initiative to just not keep the situation going. Maybe it was eventually in your hands. Maybe this person was somebody from a fire sign such as Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and you decided to take a step aside, and right now you might be feeling a little bit lonely. You might be feeling a little bit like there is something that is not present in your life, and that makes you feel I won't say exactly a sense of abandonment, but this card can also signify that. It can also mean that you have been set aside in some sort of way. This is crossed by the Desire card. So it is a challenging situation, I would say, because although you might have been pushed to walk away from that situation, or you might have found yourself into something that you did not want to, in a place where you did not want to be, but there is still desire involved. There is still the fire. I mean, this person, you might still feel that things for him or for her. You might still feel the attraction. This person might have made a brief entrance in your life in the last months, and maybe that has led to some confusion, and right now you're just thinking again, because we have the Two of Coins on the head. So maybe right now you're thinking again if you want to maybe try something again with this person. Maybe there is somebody else into your life besides this person. Maybe you're trying to decide whether you want to leave a current relationship because you met somebody else. Maybe you want to choose whether you are going to give a bigger priority to this relationship or to work. Maybe you need to give more priority to work because of these financial difficulties, but you at the same time want to also dedicate some more of yourself to this situation. But it is a time where you have to be making decisions, where you will be continuously trying to examine the situation, the different shades of the situation. And we know, I'm a Scorpio sun myself, so we know that we are not very, although we are a water sign, it is not very easy for us to open up, as it might be for other water signs. And sometimes we're just confused whether it is a good idea to open up or not, and to show our, sometimes vulnerability or not, because it might result into other people potentially harming us. And we have the Ten of Coins on the bottom of the reading, and the Ten of Coins has to do with legacy, it has to do with family, with stability. So it has to do with you. You subconsciously are thinking as well of that. You're also thinking about this card that speaks about completion. So there is a target, there is something that you're working towards, there is a goal, there is a bigger goal, let's say, that you have in life. And this situation, this relationship, this potential relationship It might be a little bit against that other plans that you have in your life. You're probably just thinking if you are ready to readjust your life in order to make this work, and maybe set aside some of your goals and some of the things that you plan to do for yourself. But if we see the picture, we also see a door that is opening towards somewhere completely new. That might be better, might be worse, because we cannot really see what is behind, but it is something new. And we can feel that the doors are opening or closing, but whatever the situation is, I see this card as, in this deck specifically, as maybe the hesitation or the doubt that you are going through before opening up. Maybe you're just afraid to open up again. Maybe you're just afraid to set your emotions free again, and to maybe not be reciprocated in the way that you expect to, and that can be one of the fears that you're facing. And therefore, in the current situation, you're being represented by the King of Arrows. So you're trying to be really rational, you're trying to be, to let how can I say, to let the desire, in a way, remain as a challenge, because we see that the desire is there, but maybe you're just trying to be a little bit more rational, you're trying to be wiser with words too. This time around, you also might come across like a little bit colder than before. Maybe just trying to think about the future, to think about if this situation is going to be convenient for you or not. You're not letting the emotions in as much as in the past. You're not listening to your heart as much as you used to. Because you're afraid, as I was saying, because you haven't decided yet if that is the road or the path that you want to be taking. You want to have the facts more clear. You want more information, let's say, before making a decision. From the other side, we have the Awakening card that has to do with the sun. So this card speaks about the other person. Maybe if there was any meeting in the past, maybe this person was amused by seeing you again. Maybe this person is looking for some clarity again. Maybe this card can also speak about friendship. Maybe the person is just looking for a friendship with you, or maybe it is all really platonic, and maybe the other person feels that you are not easy to achieve, or you feel that the other person is not easy to achieve. In a way, this card can also represent what is too good to be true, or maybe you feel that it is too good to be true. It is not a bad card by any means. It is actually a good card, and it represents that there is like a very strong fire energy. So this other person, as I said before, might potentially be from a fire sign, but it feels almost as if whatever this person is projecting on you is really, it makes you awaken, it makes you wake up. You might have the same kind of effect on him or on her. But then there are some other technical difficulties, some other complications that have to do with circumstances in life that make the whole scenario a little bit more complicated. Now, in regards to the unexpected, we have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is a possible reunion. I mean, we see romance here, we see love here. This is a card that speaks about love, about seeing each other again. So whether you're going to have an unexpected meeting during this month, something that will come up last minute and it's going to help you reconnect with this person, or whether you are going to feel in some moments during this month like wanting to reconnect to this person. Maybe you're going to find yourself thinking of this person when you less expect to, but there is a possibility to get to see this person, to get to meet with this person, or to face that emotions, to face that. Maybe it is a month that has a lot to do with love. So it might take you to a moment of meditating the things, of maybe missing this person, of maybe wanting to see this person. Now it is up to you, and it is up to life and the circumstances to let it happen. But this card shows that there are possibilities, that this is something that will come up during this month. Now, in regards to the potential future, or to the near future, actually, we have the Ace of Staves that speaks about passion again and an opportunity. So, together with the Two of Cups, this might be an opportunity for a reunion. It might also be that you are going to want to take to be in charge again of the things, and maybe just give another chance to this, maybe make another attempt to make this work, maybe trying to trigger some sort of communication, or maybe the trigger won't be coming from yourself but maybe from the other person. Maybe it is also in some way an initiative to rekindle the things, or even to give yourself the opportunity to begin something new, maybe to let you fall in love with somebody else again, all over again from the beginning. But it almost feels as the fire being rekindled, sparkled. What I don't like so much about this reading is the oppression card that we have on the top, and this is the result of the month. So I don't like this card because, as we can see in the picture, it is oppression. It speaks about suppressing feelings. It speaks about maybe, you know, because this is just an ace, and it speaks about the potentials, about the beginning of something. But it might be that you're going to whether make this a small offering to somebody else and then just withdrawing it. Maybe you're going to feel, for some reason, the need to oppress your feelings, your emotions. Maybe it might also mean that the response that you're going to be getting is not going to be exactly what you would be expecting to receive during this period of time. But this card doesn't necessarily mean disappointment, because I don't see it precisely that way. But it feels almost as if the whole situation with this person in your life, it is a little bit difficult. It is a little bit like a storm, as we can see in the picture. So there are points during the month in which you don't really know what you should do about it. Maybe having to face the whole situation brings some sort of burden to you, and yet you sometimes just decide to move along. Just be aware of not suppressing that feelings, of letting these things flow, and not keep them inside. Like, whatever you feel you have to say, it's better to just say it. Maybe you're going to trigger this meeting with this person, and in the end you have so many things to say, and you're just going to find yourself in a moment in which you won't be able to articulate. So just bear that in mind. It's important to take from your chest the things that you're gathering up, because it's not healthy to just keep them in. Now, in regards to the advice card, we have the Yin card, and this card speaks about passivity. It speaks about letting the others take action. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you. By allowing their actions to speak about them, you will be pleasantly surprised. So this card is asking you to just try to not go over the top this month. Try not to get too crazy during this month. Try to let this person be the one who shows what he or she is feeling about you. There is no need for you to be in charge all the time. You can do just as much, but it is not necessary for you to be the one who is doing everything. Let the other person show what they want. Let the other person also show the interest that they have in the situation. Wait a little bit, be passive, be receptive. This card also speaks about that, about if the other person is opening their heart to you, just maybe don't be so skeptical. Maybe just try to allow yourself to believe again if you see that this other person is being sincere or honest. So I hope this is going to be helpful for you during this month, Scorpio. Please bear in mind that this is just a general reading, and if you want more information, you can always check your ascendant, moon sign, and Venus. If you want to book a private reading, you can do it through the links that I am going to be leaving down below, through my Facebook page or through my website. I'm going to be launching a new promo for the month of February into relationship readings, and the price is going to be, for a half-an-hour reading price, instead of $35, it is going to be $29. It's quite similar to this month, but it is going to be especially into relationship readings. I am also linking my normal rate readings of half an hour, 60 minutes, and the therapeutic reading that I am also offering. this month I am going to be launching a new contest, and it is a St. Valentine's contest that is going to be again to look into relationships. I am going to be leaving the post that you have to share through Facebook down below, and besides sharing this post in public so that I can see who has shared it, the only requirement is to like this video and to subscribe to my channel and to like me on Facebook. Thank you very much for watching, for sharing, for subscribing, for your comments and the support I have been receiving since I began this channel. I wish you all a very, very happy month of February. Happy St. Valentine's Day to everybody, and see you all next month. Bye bye.